According to a new report, antioxidants may play a significant role in preventing infertility in both men and women. Now, this report from the Linus Pauling Institute at Oregon State could be a huge breakthrough for couples. Well, here to shed some light on the findings is our resident food coach and registered dietitian, Cynthia Sass. Hey, Cynthia.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning. So, all right, first off, how common is infertility?
Well, according to this report, 50% of conceptions fail and 20% of pregnancies end in miscarriage. And the scientists believe that it's both male and female infertility that are the cause of these high numbers, but antioxidants may be a big factor.
Okay, so I mean, it's a significant amount of people out there that will have to deal with this, and a lot of research has been done in infertility, but this one is unique in that it studies the effect of antioxidants, right?
Yes, it was actually a review of previous studies, and the scientists here had a theory. They know that people who have infertility problems often later down in their lives have problems with things like congestive heart failure, hardening of the arteries, and high blood pressure. So they had a theory that the interventions that help to prevent and control those conditions may play a role in preventing infertility. And the key, finding of this report is that antioxidants may be really the significant factor here.
So what are antioxidants? We hear that so much these days.
Yes, it's a very common term. It's something that people know is a good thing, but really essentially in a nutshell, they're kind of like little bodyguards that protect our healthy cells from something called oxidation. So oxidation that we see in our day-to-day lives is when you slice a fresh apple and it starts to turn brown from the interaction with the air, or when a penny rusts, that's oxidation. And when that happens to cells inside the body, they become damaged. So antioxidants prevent oxidation and therefore protect cells from that damage.
I see. Okay, and that could be the potential link then in the connection to infertility.
Right. So one of the side effects that happens when antioxidants do their job is that blood vessels dilate, which means that they relax, they open up blood flow, it improves circulation, and it causes the arteries and the blood vessels to become very flexible. So we know that hardened, inflexible blood vessels are a risk factor for erectile dysfunction and a lot of other conditions that are linked to infertility. So if we can keep those blood vessels really healthy, prevent that oxidation, allow them to be able to be very flexible, then we may be able to prevent some of these risk factors that lead to some of the things like, let's say we know that the quality of the sperm or conditions like endometriosis, all of those things may be able to be improved or prevented by having the right diet.
So have doctors already started using antioxidants in treatments?
They have, but it's very preliminary. They say that some of the more common antioxidants like vitamins E and C may be used here. Also some of the ones that are considered to be a little bit more cutting edge, like polyphenols, which are the antioxidants found in things like red wine and green tea and dark chocolate. But the thing that we really do know is that we don't exactly know how much and which type of antioxidants are the key here. So you don't want to go out on your own and start taking them. If you're having infertility problems or you're trying to get pregnant, you don't want to go out and buy bottles of antioxidants and start taking them on your own, because we don't yet know enough information. And in fact, having too much antioxidants can actually cause them to become pro-oxidants, which could actually make the problem worse.
What is a pro-oxidant?
So pro-oxidants means it's something that increases oxidation in the body. So that chemical reaction that happens to those cells that damages them, when you have too much of certain antioxidants, it may actually increase that damage. So it's all a delicate balance here. So what we know right now is that, like many studies, we need more research, but also the best thing that you can do is get antioxidants from whole, unprocessed foods instead of going out and taking them in supplement form.
Such as, what would some of the foods be?
Well, the most important thing that anyone can do if they're trying to become pregnant, whether it's a male or a woman, is to eat a minimum of 5 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. So we're talking about 2 servings of fruit, 3 servings of vegetables, and think of a serving about the size of a baseball or a tennis ball. So we want to have a minimum of 2 fruits, 3 vegetables every single day, day after day. So we know that right now the statistic is that 75% of Americans fall short of those minimum recommendations. So think of all of those antioxidants that aren't coming into the body day after day after day. So the average person in America, if you added up all the fruit and vegetable servings that they should be getting, that they didn't get over their lifetime, it would fill up an entire football field. And right now we know that those are the best sources of antioxidants, especially different colors, because the antioxidants are often associated with the pigment that gives the fruit or vegetable its color. So you want to strive for at least maybe 3 or 4 different colors a day, you know, some green, some yellow, some red, some blue, purple family. Just get a little bit of different ones, and that way you expose your body to a broader spectrum of antioxidants overall. And also really anything in the plant family that's not processed, whole grains, beans, nuts and seeds, those are all going to be sources as well. And actually spices, things like cinnamon and oregano can be very potent. A teaspoon of cinnamon has as much antioxidant potency as a half a cup of blueberries, actually. So put a little cinnamon in your coffee, you know, add some fresh herbs like basil to your meals. That's another good way to boost your intake.
Interesting, a variety all around. Cynthia, great information. We appreciate it. Okay, to find out more about this topic and others, log on to the health page at abcnews.com.